materialism. Your signs are about success. We don't change very easily. We're stubborn. We're down to earth people, very pragmatic, like to make long term plans, definitely not impulsive, plan things out. Um, and this new moon is such a change in energy. Did you not feel the shift from winter solstice? Things that need to die are passing away, letting things go, coming into the new. It is miracle season, okay? We're talking about the birth of Jesus or Mary, and don't get caught up into the commercialism of the holiday season. It's supposed to be a time for rest, a time for reflection, and a time for new ideas. Is it? Because I can't hear myself either. Hold on a second. It's on. Okay. Is that better for sound? Because this is, I just did a little adjustment with my mic, and I really hope it's better for sound because this is how we're going to go because I can't do anything more than that. Perfect, great. Because I was like, I can't hear myself either. I just checked to make sure my headphones were on, but this light above my head is actually driving me crazy. So 1 second. Okay, ready to roll. I hope you guys are all warm and comfy. I am. I'm doing this from bed, where everyone should be able to work and be happy and feel safe. I'm going to go through the zodiac. I'm going to pull 3 cards for each sign, starting with the sign of Capricorn and going around the wheel. I'm going to pull a miracle card for the collective. I'm going to be pulling out of 3 cards for each sign. It's going to cover how to pivot with this new moon in terms of your business, what's coming in terms of relationships, and money. Money and career, okay? Because that's what Capricorn's all about. So, my money's good enough for me. It is what it is. Card for the collective. Love this. Oh, that lighting's kind of crazy. This is the Ace of Emotions. This is the Ace of Cups. This is abundance of love. This is happiness. This is joy. This is good health. This is filling your own cup first. This is new relationships, whether they be friendships, business partnerships, romantic relationships, new family ties, babies being born. This chariot is announcing that the wonderful new emotional experience is coming into your life. You may meet someone new who makes your heart flutter, or a current relationship will experience a reawakening, so rebirth in relationships. It's also possible that your intuition and abilities to be psychic will increase and open a heart. So, all about the heart chakra and doing that work. Everything comes from the heart chakra. You might want to focus on eating more greens. Green is the color of abundance. So, if you're trying to call in money into your life, that's something that would work really well. I have the King of Abundance at the bottom of the deck. That's the King of Pentacles. So, it's like an abundance of money. If that's what you've been praying for and hoping for, the answer is yes, it's coming in for you. After I go through all of the signs, I am going to answer the personal questions that came in through donations. Thank you everyone so much who has sent a donation, whether it be a gift or wanting to have a personal question answered privately but publicly, and I'll say anonymously, I guess. And for those of you supporting my channel, my content creation, my relocation fees, my build of my yoga studio and apothecary in Trinidad, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Those of you who are feeling in the generous spirit, you can definitely go to my website and send a donation or send an e-transfer to my email address, which is on my Instagram profile. It's hellokiki@kellykimberly.com. So we're going to have a little bit of love, money, and I guess luck. How you can pivot with this new moon intention, with this new energy coming in for Capricorn season. We're starting with the sign of Capricorn. What we have coming in for you, we're going to pull a love card first. The Wheel of Fortune. I love this. This is all about your luck changing, your destiny changing, your destiny calling you. A lot of you, you're like halfway there to where you really want to be, so your life can change drastically in 6 months. This is also another 10, so it's like something is ending, something is coming to an end, and it could be this year coming to end. It could be a cycle of drought in your relationships. It could be a cycle of negative thought patterns that are leaving you. Capricorns are known to be a little bit pessimistic sometimes, only because we're very realistic and pragmatic, and the world is not an easy place to be in at all times. But your fortune changing in your love life means that things are going to shift. Where things will dry, you'll start to see things multiply. Where you felt like you were having no communication, you're going to have that communication come in. I think some of you are going to get the answers you want to hear in 10 days, and some of you are going to be moving in with your partner in 10 months. Congratulations, Capricorn. So how can you pivot with this new moon in Capricorn? Let's pull one card. The Five of Pentacles. Okay, so listen, the Five of Pentacles is about being in a place of lack and a mindset of lack. So if you're thinking, I don't have what I want, or I don't have what I need, if you're feeling like everybody else has something and you don't have it and you want it, if you're comparing yourself, especially on social media, it's just pushing away what you want. The Five of Pentacles is being on the outside and looking in. Typically on other cards, it's like a character outside of the church, so you might want to shift and pivot with your beliefs. If you're trying to activate your spiritual beliefs, you need to take action. You have to put your body into motion to get into alignment with that. So you could do so, for example, you have an intention or a thought in your mind, something you want, you can write it down and speak it out loud. You could also do meditation and concentrate on it. You can make a vision board so you can actually start seeing yourself in the life that you want to be in. We have a 1 and a 5, which is a 15, which is a devil card, and that's your card, Capricorn. It's about cycles. It's about cycles that keep you locked into a pattern. So maybe what you want to be doing is to shift the way you're thinking by change the way you're acting. And some of you are acting small. Some of you are stuck in a cycle of sadness. And some of you are not able to see just how great your life is going to become. Okay, some of you are going to have a major turnaround in 5 months' time. So let's see what's going on in your career. Go. 7 of Cups. You have options. You have opportunities coming to you. Someone's going to bring you an offer. I see a lot of you getting engaged this year. Some of you might even get engaged within the next 7 days. I see some of you actually getting this, like it's really lucky. It's something you really wanted. This partner's going to come in. It's someone who's going to be able to work with you and heal you. In terms of business, though, someone's going to give you an offer that you don't want to refuse. It's going to be actually what you want. I think you're going to get multiple offers. And I really feel like you're going to get into a romantic relationship through work somehow. Like, I feel like it's either going to get your mojo going again, or you're going to meet someone you just cannot resist, whether it be a business partner or a colleague or a supplier or somebody in the sphere of work. Also, I see you being recognized and getting recognition in the workplace. Like an award or a plaque of some sort. And I see some of you getting an opportunity to move to another place or doing work in another city or even possibly another country. You're going to be going somewhere else that feels a little bit foreign to you, okay? And it might even be because Capricorns, you're loners. You like to do things on your own and by yourself. And you're very self-sufficient in that type of way. And I feel like it's going to be like a foreign thing for you to be in business partnerships and close business partnerships with people that you deal with on a daily basis. Some of you are going to be asked to take a job that is outside of your comfort zone. I would take it. I would definitely take it and go for it. All right, Capricorn. I just feel like there's something you've been waiting for and been hoping for a long period of time is finally going to come into fruition, and you're going to be very happy. Okay? So happy birthday, Capricorn. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. And something is saying for you to stop being so serious also, okay? So you know how we have like this English guard and like they're not allowed to smile and they have to be in like uniform and very serious all the time. You're being called to move away from that. And if you get an opportunity to go out for drinks after work, go, okay? That's like a set is where it's at. Go and do it. Okay, so after Capricorn, we have Aquarius. Aquarius, what is coming in for you? What's happening in your love life in 2023? We have the Judgment card. We have you making a choice about something. There is a big possibility of a return of a lover, someone coming back to you, someone who you broke things off with, someone that ghosted you or you ghosted them, someone you haven't been talking to, maybe someone you haven't even seen since 2020. This is someone coming back from the dead, okay? Those of you who have lovers or partners or boyfriends or girlfriends who have passed on to their side, they are visiting you. They're coming in at nighttime, just after dinner time, to spend time with you. Try to get outside. Try to get outside of your comfort zone. Try to get outside of your normal routines and go to other places to bring this new relationship into your life, or to get this revival back into your relationship. Where you can pivot in terms of, hello my love, we just missed Capricorn, but it'll be on my page today and on my YouTube channel. Aquarius, in terms of how you need to pivot with this new moon in Capricorn, you have the Three of Wands, okay? The Three of Wands is about having spiritual beliefs activated. The Three of Wands is about following your passion projects. The Three of Wands is about believing in that which you cannot see. So even though you can't see this person coming back to you, you can't see the money right now, you can't see the opportunities, they're there. They're actually being built up in the spiritual realm. A ritual that you can do right now is light a 3-wick candle. I would go for red. Be honest, red would be really great, but you need to do like a chakra balancing, and I would say it is your root chakra, your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, and your heart chakra are really out of whack right now and need some work, which means that your head and your heart, you're talking a lot, you're thinking a lot, which is Aquarius energy. You're an air sign, so you're in your element in that sense, but what you need to do is to get that fire going again and balance out the lower half of your chakras. What's coming in for you in terms of business? The Queen of Wands, the Queen of Fire. This is someone who is very confident. This is someone who knows what they want and knows to go after it. This is someone who does not take no for an answer. This is somebody who knows how to stand in their power. Very talented person. This is somebody who is super confident and beautiful, knows how to control a room, command a room, and to not feel shy about it, okay? This is someone who knows to toot their own horn, which is maybe something you need to do. This could be a potential partner for you as an air sign. A fire sign is a great partner, whether it be in business, family, friendship, or romance. Fire and air do really well together, so you have a lot of fire energy coming in for you. And this person might be very foreign to you. This person might not be actually from your country. I'm seeing, I'm actually hearing the message of go home, if that means something for you. There's some wisdom coming in through the crown chakra, okay? I also would recommend doing Breath of Fire. It's a yoga meditation practice of pranayama. You can look that up, or you can book a yoga or meditation session with me to help you with that, but it's going to get the fire going for you, okay, Aquarius? After Aquarius, we have Pisces. Pisces, what's coming up in your love life? What do we have? Oh, yeah, the one. You have got it. This is fantastic. The Ace of Coins, the Ace of Pentacles. Listen, this is someone who is like right on the money. This is someone who is like an 11 on 10, okay? This is a perfect person for you. This is someone who makes you feel like you won the lottery. This is somebody who is rich in their qualities, rich in their character, rich in their beliefs. This is someone you can definitely trust and invest in. Also vice versa, if you're someone who invests in you, okay? You're a water sign. This is earth energy. You pair very well with earth energy because as a water sign, you need to take the shape of something. So an earth sign would be great for you. It could definitely be Taurus. That's the first of the earth signs. This is the number 1 and also an 11. You have a 111, which is activation of your manifestation of your thoughts. So what you're thinking is what you're bringing about. It's like the dream person you have, the person that list that you have, is there for you in your love and romance. Those of you who are already coupled, it's like you're with the one, okay? It's like you don't have to question it. This is the person you're going to build an empire with. Congratulations, Pisces. Very happy for you. How you can pivot right now with the new moon in Capricorn. 2 of Wands. Listen, you're definitely with your twin flame, okay? You're definitely with your twin flame. You got a 21. That's a jackpot. You also have a 12, which means that in the 12th house of reincarnation and rebirth, the 2 of Wands is this very great for being with your twin flame. The super side of that is a sweet life, and it keeps going on and on and on. You've been with this person more than once. As a sign, it's deeply spiritual. This is great for you. You're going to have that passion come in. Is this someone you're crazy about, someone you can't keep your hands off of? Is this someone you want to be like sweet with and cuddling with all the time? It's very lovely, Pisces. Love this for you. What's coming in for you in terms of money? Oh, look, we got, that's your own energy. We have the Knight of Cups. This is somebody who charges forward with their heart wide open, who's super ready to love, is wanting to love. This is somebody who has definitely found their twin flame and cannot stop thinking about them. They make you a better person. They make you want to get up and go. Okay, this is the kind of person you want to be singing sonnets to and writing poems about. This is someone who really makes you become the best version of yourself. Pisces, this is one of the best readings I've done for you in like the last 6 months, so congratulations. I'm very happy for you. Whoever that person is in your heart, that's the person. You don't have to question it. Go for it, and go for it full throttle, okay? You have those of you who are like involved with the Pisces, or you are a Pisces and you're a spiritual person and you just like cannot see love on the playing field whatsoever, and you believe in twin flames, I highly recommend the violet twin flame prayer. That might mean something to you though. And to say it twice a day. Okay, so we have this knight coming in with his purple flame of his helmet, and twice a daily saying the things you're grateful for, that you are blessed with. All right, so we just did Pisces. After Pisces, we have Aries. Aries, what's coming in for you in terms of love? Six of Wands, success. Wow, we have someone coming in that's going to be a great match for you. This is someone who, you know, if you have like that feeling of someone who needs to come in and lift you up out of something, this is going to be where you're going to have it. This is someone who's very successful. This is someone who has a career down pat. This is somebody who has their money right. This is somebody who is really happy. Hey, how are you? This is somebody who is going to make everything better for you. This is someone who's going to ride or die for you, okay, Aries? This is someone you want to be with. This is it. You've got your heart's desire is coming in 100%. What you can do right now with the new moon in Capricorn to pivot. The Six of Wands again. Wow! We're doubling down on those sixes. I love that. Six is the most harmonious number in numerology. Sixes are about success. They're about recognition. It's about having good things coming into you. It does come, though, with a lot of hard work. Okay? These cookies are perfect, but it took work to make them look like this. Okay? So you got to get the recipe right. You got to get the dough right. You got to get the temperature right. You got to get all the ingredients right. You got to do that icing and piping and have the patience, let them cool down before you eat them. The whole nine. There is a process and progression to this. You got to work for it. You cannot sit on your ass and expect it to come for you. You got to get out there, get on your horse and go. And don't be afraid to toot your horn, okay? Be like, yeah, I'm this. I got this. I have these accolades. I have these awards. I'm successful in this. Especially if you're in a dating app, your profile, don't be afraid to say who you are. Do not play small. And Aries, it's not really your MO anyways. So I'm not really worried about that. And that's fire energy, okay? The Wands is fire energy, so you might be meeting somebody who shares the fire element with you, which would be another Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Awesome. What's coming in for you in terms of money, career, and business? We have the Five of Wands. Look at that. Interesting. We got wands across, fire across the board. The Five of Wands is about delays, okay? It's about opposition. It's about people being in your way. And Aries, you don't tolerate that. You do not tolerate somebody being in your way. You will burn down the path. Go do it, okay? This is letting you know that maybe this new moon is a time for you to start thinking differently about who you're collaborating with, who are the people that are in your path, who are the people around you, who you're working with, and having a full awareness come in at the full moon on January the 6th, all right? So I really feel like there's some magic happening in the background for you. I feel like the main message behind the Five of Wands is resilience. It's like, don't give up. You might have opposition, you might have competition, you might have things in your way and obstacles and situations and stress. You might even be putting out a million fires right now, all right? But you have a 6 and a 5, which is an 11. Your twin flame is in there for you. I definitely see it, like it's definitely happening for you. If you can't see it right now, it's going to come in for you. But make sure the way you're thinking is in line with the way you're feeling. So be able to express your emotions in a constructive way and not a destructive way. So maybe take a moment, to sit back and relax and write down that list of the things you want to accomplish, and then determine from that list who's the person you actually want to be. Okay? It's a really great time to change and to shift in this energy right now. It's very supportive of that. Aries, congratulations. Your life is on fire. From you. After Aries, we have Taurus. Taurus was coming in for you in love. Oh, Taurus, why are you so sad, baby? Listen, Five of Cups is about spilt milk. What's in the past is in the past. What's done is done. You might be in a place of reflection and thinking about the things that went wrong, things that weren't happening for you, the things that made you sad, and worrying about that, okay? And maybe the things that you lost, but you have something ahead of you. Don't focus on these cups that have fallen in the past. Look at the future. You have the Two of Cups ahead of you. The Two of Cups is a new relationship. So you might be in a point of grieving, maybe the loss of a family member, someone you love very deeply. You might be grieving the loss of a relationship. You might be healing from a divorce or separation. You might be, recuperating from a loss of some sort, but just release it. Let it go. Let's see how you can pivot with this new moon, all right? The Ace of Swords. You need to be honest. I think you're getting over somebody hurting you, or you hurting somebody. It might be a Capricorn person in your life, but the Ace of Swords is about being true, and it's about being you. There's about a purity about this also. It's very true. The truth will set you free. So what you can do right now, Taurus, to pivot is write it out. I think we had this last time, like the pen is mightier than the sword. Write out your feelings. Write that letter. Send that text message. Send that email you always wanted to send. If you're not ready to communicate with the person that you're thinking of, or want to have a reconciliation with, or want to clear the air with, and that you're feeling blue about. I keep hearing like blue bear, something about blueberries coming up also. You might need some antioxidants in your diet, but not to get off track. If you're not comfortable communicating with that person or that institution that disappointed you, or the relationship that failed, just write the letter. Write the letter that they'll never get, and it can be uncensored, everything you ever want to say. I really feel like pen on paper is going to be more better. It's going to be more better for you. It's going to be better for you, and you can just release it. And then if it's like a negative letter or a sad letter, if I see you in a state of depression, just burn it. Burn it with a white candle and flush it. Those of you who are in a partnership, I feel like you might be a little bit disappointed right now at the holiday season, maybe because you're not being able to see the people you want to see, that you're far away from the people that you love, or you're far away from the one. Strong message for people who are 51 years of age, or born in year 1951, okay? So what's going on for you in business? Because Taurus, you know how to capitalize on money at least. Ay. Okay, so you're definitely suffering a loss. I don't mean to laugh, but I did expect this card to come up. This is the death card, so I think some of you might get fired and not expecting it. Some of you may not have a job come January the 1st, and that's going to be scary for you. Some of you might be losing your biggest client or a big contract. But I do see this death in the family kind of being the reason why you're not going forward in your love life. Okay, and maybe why you're away from the one right now, or the one that stole your heart got away. Somebody might have actually ghosted you. I really feel strong Capricorn energy coming through in here for some reason. I think some of you are struggling with a relationship with your son. But I have to say this, at least, that there is nowhere to go but up. I just see you really blue, okay? And blue is the color of the throat chakra. You might want to get a blue stone and just like massage it on your throat so you can get the words you've been looking for that you actually want to say. It might help you. With that, I'm sending out my love to you, Taurus. I hope you're healing. Those of you who want to get past this death, I do offer mediumship services. If you want to connect with the other side of someone who has died, I am available for that, and I'm pretty sure it's still on sale on my website, kellykimberly.com. So Taurus, sending you some love. But there is a special angel around you. Just want to say there's one person who has passed away who is a special angel around you, and they come to you and your home when you're sleeping around 1 a.m. or 3 a.m., okay? After Taurus, we have Gemini. Gemini was coming up for you in your love life. The Lover's card. Ooh, those of you who are born in the month of June are going to experience this actually literally like right now. This is the return, okay? This is the Six of Cups. This is the return to your inner child. This is the return to someone you've always wanted to be with. This is the return of the flame. This is a build again in communication. This is where you want to be. Someone's going to come up and sneak up from behind and surprise you. Someone from the past is coming back. It could be your first love. It could be a childhood sweetheart. It could be a high school sweetheart. That kind of energy is coming in. Someone who's been close to your family or someone you've been dreaming about for a long period of time. You can trust that is real, okay? They really have real feelings for you. I would definitely work with a jade stone and a pink quartz to call this into you if you're not seeing it right now. How you can pivot with this new moon energy in Capricorn. You got your twin flame. Energy is yours. This is the air energy. You have the 11. You have the twin flame card. I love this. It is totally a repair and communication. Someone who ghosted you or who is not talking to you is definitely coming back to speak again. They have a lot to say to you. They actually want to be playful with you. So definitely inner child healing is a way to go. Those of you who are already in partnership, I see you going on a fun trip and going somewhere where you can be cute and wear cute outfits, maybe even matching outfits, and getting out of the winter or doing winter sports or going somewhere warmer if that's where you need to be or that's where you are. You can get to a place around water, whether it be ice skating or to the like a stream in a forest would be a great place to do a ritual or to have a picnic or to go on a beautiful outdoors date. Enjoy it. Get that playful energy in. And you are the sign of the twins, okay? This is your glyph is in here. Being with another Gemini would be really good for you because you're into that element. But I'm seeing a lot of water in here too. And water and air, you have to understand that air is inside of the water. So it could be a compatible sign for you as long as you're willing to move when they move. All right? What's happening for you in terms of business, career, and money? Ooh, look at you coming. This is all swords. Listen, charging in quick and fast. Someone's coming for you. They may not be the most eloquent speaker, okay? They might be a little brutally honest with you, but they're honest and they're true and they want to be with you. This person may not look like what you want them to look like. You might even think this person is ugly. But they're a beast. They're a beast in business. When it comes for time for you to pivot, you need to go after what you want and get clear on that intention, all right? So you want a second stream of income? Go and get it. You want to make $11,000? Go and make it happen. You want to make a move to somewhere, like going somewhere else? Do it. But I think the biggest thing for you right now, Gemini, is a shift in your mental state and about how you look at business, how you communicate with business, and who you're working with. And I feel like the person, like a good business partner, business person, colleague, apprentice, or someone you want to hire is younger than you, and they're sharp, they're intelligent, they're quick-witted, they love research, they're great at what they do. They're actually a prodigy and a genius. They might have a lot of air in their chart, but a Libra person would be great. Pairing up with an Aquarius would be amazing. But like I said, Gemini is where it's at. This is a very prosperous time for you, and it's everything that you wanted to manifest is actually coming in for you now. Things you've been working on for the past 6 or even 11 months. Congratulations, Gemini. Keep going for it. Charge ahead full speed. Full speed. After Gemini, I'm not going to make this up and make a mistake again. It is Cancer. What's happening in your love life? Who is this? Ooh, an awakening. Wow. Someone's going to come and wake you up. Someone's waking you up in bed with the thing that you want. Love this. This is the Sun card. This is the most positive card in the deck. So you have great things happening in your relationship. Some of you are going to be experiencing a revival in your relationship this holiday season. It's about doing the work. I think a lot of the connection is coming in through sexually, okay? And not in the kind where it has no deep connections to someone who you respect, someone who you enjoy. This might be someone who you even work with. But I feel like that relationship is really coming in. It's someone who thinks highly of you, someone who's been shot by Cupid's arrow. This is somebody who really wants to be with you. I'm hearing that you might need to have parental control, so I think there's maybe some like kinky sex going on in there, which is great. Enjoy it, have fun, and I think morning sex is where it's at, okay? So get on it. Do it, Cancer. And so what's happening for you right now that you can pivot with the new moon in You got the Ace of Wands, baby. The Ace of Wands is about having a creative idea. It's also extremely phallic, so it's about having sex. The gingerbread man is hot for you. I see someone doing like a tuxedo stripper dance for you also. You might want to include a little bit of food or sweet stuff in your sex life. I think the way you need to pivot is how you're creative, how your creativity is actually locked in your sexual origins. This is how we create human beings, is through our sexual organs. And it can untap something. Sexual energy releases a lot of endorphins and hormones that are very positive for healing, for getting creative ideas, and for tapping into who you really want to be and the kundalini rising energy, okay? Like, you're going to pop off. You're going to explode. This is what you say. What's that expression? They're going to blow your mind. Ooh, you're getting blowjobs. Yee! I'm allowed to say that on these kind of things. I don't care. I do whatever I want on my channel. But yeah, I really see that for you. Also, we now have a number 20 here. So 20 is that judgment card. So you might even be hooking up with an Aquarius. You might want to look at that reading to see some messages for you. But it's like something coming back in, like getting my groove back. Like Stella got a groove back, that kind of energy. Really awesome. Cancer, was happening for you in your business, career, and money. We have the Eight of Swords. Listen, you might felt like you were stuck in a rut for some period of time. Like things were not coming in for you. The money was not flowing to you. The abundance was not coming into you. You kind of maybe felt like, I'm stuck in this country. I'm stuck in this city. I'm stuck in this job. I'm stuck in this marriage. Whatever it is, it's mental. You need to break out of that mental thought pattern. This is a unicorn that's made out of glass. You might be scared of confrontation. So some of you are in a place where you're in a glass ceiling. You've reached the glass ceiling. You might be in a place where you need to break free and work for yourself and go on your own and be a one-trick pony somewhere else, because they're draining you of your energy. You're working in a job or in a situation that is not for your highest good, and you need to like write your letter of resignation pronto. I think some of you can't even see this coming, or you can't see the opportunities, or you can't see the money flowing to you if you do leave. But it's almost like the money won't happen, the shift won't happen unless you do go. Some of you also need to write a tight contract, okay, like NDAs, clauses, some lawyer work and stuff like that. You might need to do that to get out of something or to get into something and make it actually work. I think you're going to be really happy, though, if you go and work for yourself, though, Cancer. I think that's where it's at for you. Congratulations, and enjoy the sweet life. Enjoy the sweet life. So after Cancer, we have Leo. Leo, what's happening for you in your love life? Hey, Graham. Wait, what did I just do? Okay, say hi. Someone's going to be sending you some messages. This is coming in fast and hot. Someone's communicating with you right now. Somebody has something to say to you right now. This is you having things come in that you always wanted to come in. Your angels are bringing in that prosperity and that abundance you've been looking for. This is a great opportunity for you to level up and where you want to level up. In terms of your love life, it's like, this is Wands energy. This is fire energy. You are a fire sign, so you might be in your element. If you're dating somebody or in a relationship who's also a fire sign, then it's perfect for you, okay? There's someone who lights your fire. I really feel like lighting candles on a daily basis is going to be good for you. On a regular basis, all the time. We have that as an 8 infinite tip. I feel like you're going to know you're in the right partnership with somebody who's willing and able to build a legacy with you, okay? 8s are about legacy. Those of you who do Lionsgate portal rituals, or those of you who were born in the month of August, this message is going to be especially potent and powerful for you. How you can pivot right now with this new moon and Capricorn energy. 2 of Swords, listen, you got to make a choice. You have to make a choice about something. And it's not necessarily about just relationships. It's about, am I going to go or not? Am I going to do this or not? And sitting on it is a decision. So don't avoid it. Don't ignore it, especially in this new moon energy. It'd be a really great time for you to make that list of the pros and the cons of things that work for you. This is also playing into the 4 of Swords as well. So you need to take that mental break. Go on a vacation, take a nap, do a 4-minute meditation, go for a walk at 2 p.m., go for a walk at 2 a.m., do what you need to do. Maybe you just get outside and take like a breather, breathing in and breathing out. It's very powerful right now. And get clear on what you want to do, because your indecision is kind of blocking your blessings, okay? So make the choice of what you want to do, and do it over, I would say, in the next 2 days, because the new moon energy is potent right now. We're in the new moon energy as of today. We're going into Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, is a time of miracles. So ask for what you want. Ask for what you want. What's coming in terms of business, money, and opportunity. Look at your divine counterpart right there. Listen, check out the Aquarius reading. I might have something in there for you. This is the King of Wands. This is the other part of you. This is you, okay? This is fire energy. This is someone who's very, 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 very creative. Someone super dynamic. Someone who creates anything they think of. It comes into fruition. This is somebody who is able to do two things at once, okay? So we see these two dogs that are here also. So this is somebody who's very loyal. This is somebody who will always come back home. This is somebody who wants to keep the fires burning all the time. This is somebody who can do well in any kind of environment, okay? So you see like a lot of ice energy in here, which is interesting. So I'm hearing this the song of fire and ice, the dragons thing. What's that show called again? Game of Thrones. There might be some ish in there for you, okay? This is somebody who's definitely part of your soul tribe and your soul family. In terms of business, you might have some luck working with animals, in fact, okay? And I also see that there's an angel in your life, two angels in your life who are angels, who are dogs, who have come back and reincarnated. They're actually communicating with you. Yeah, you have two very special angels and doves. I would look out for white feathers as confirmation for you, but I got like this smile on my face and this fluttering in my heart. Someone who's thinking about you. There is a fire sign person who thinks about you all the time and thinks about all the things you guys can do and loves to see you in downward dog position. That's all I'm going to do. That's all I'm going to say. Leo, have your fun, okay? Have your fun, Leo lovers. And who's next after Leo? This is now going into Virgo energy. Virgo, what do we have coming in for you for your love life? The Ace of Swords. Check out Taurus. That's your sister sign, okay? The Ace of Swords is about the Ace of Truth, the arrow of truth. So someone's going to come in and communicate with you. You might be receiving a letter. You might be receiving an email. You might be getting Christmas cards. Somebody who you didn't expect. Someone who you've been on their mind for a long period of time, or vice versa. This is also an 11, so there's a lot of twin flame energy in there. Someone who's like channeling you or thinking of you. A lot of telepathic communication coming in. I also see Cupid working on your behalf. Whoever you're picturing in your mind is like coming towards you, okay? And you can do really well with an air sign. Gemini in particular, you're both ruled by Mercury, so you like to communicate a lot, and that is in this card, all right? You might have an old lover coming back to you during this Mercury retrograde coming up, so don't be surprised if you hear from them, get a text message, or you see them stalking you on your social media. And how you need to pivot right now. Seven of Swords, yeah. Somebody who hurt you, somebody who traumatized you, someone who broke your heart, someone who lied to you, okay? You need to release that. You need to freeze that out, okay? So maybe some of you might have suppressed it for a long period of time, but we have a 1 and a 7, which means you want to do that healing process. You know, that star card energy is about healing and releasing and renewal. Somebody was fake with you, or somebody ghosted you, or someone just blatantly lied in your face, okay? You need to heal that energy, so how you can do that with a new moon intention is a release thing. And also, Virgo, very important, those of you who need to move away from the evil eye, right now is the excellent time to do a freezer spell. If you want to know what that is, you can hit me up in my DM, send me an email. I offer the service on my moon magic service on how to do that. I can help you with that, definitely. You need to clean out house, okay? Those of you who are working communications, definitely this is very strong for you. There's too many people around you who aren't for you. They're not for you at all. They're fake. In terms of business, what's going on for you right now? Hey, Two of Cups. So this is really cool to get a love card in your business sector. So you might be meeting somebody on the job. This is a renewal, someone coming back to lead you back to yourself, someone to come to clear your heart and open your heart. You have a lot of blue here in your reading, which is, again, throat chakra. So go check out Taurus because you guys have something in common here. I see this angel guiding you to out of the dark and into the light. So better times. I also see a major age gap in relationships. It could be up to 17-year difference. Some of you, it could just be a 12-year difference. This is very important to people who are born in 1972. Also very important for people who are born who are the age of 27. I also see something happening for you on January the 27th. Okay, so circle that date in your calendar. It's definitely for Virgo women. You're going to be marrying somebody's son, somebody who you thought froze you out, who wasn't good for you, who isn't good for you. You're going to have that happen. And those of you who have baby boys, you might be meeting somebody at their wedding or at their union, or because of their union, you get a sense of trials, and especially if you're a witness or you're part of that procedure and whatnot, I see there being like a renewal in love for you. Okay, Virgo, congratulations. After Virgo, we have Libra. Libra, what's happening for you in your love life? What's going on? The Prince of Coins. Wow. Interesting. This is somebody who is right on the money. This is someone who knows how to invest. This is someone who knows how to take the time to grow things. Very strong Taurus and Capricorn energy in this card. This is somebody who might be at the beginning of their career. Not saying like just beginning, but it's like they're not the head dog yet. Okay, they're just getting into it, or they have a new business idea. In terms of this being you, it's like you might be sacrificing your love life for money. You might be going on a trip or going away somewhere because of money, or restarting something. But there's like a beginning. There's a beginning here, and it's a good beginning. It's a good beginning. I feel a lot of Venus energy, so you might, and oh yeah, Venus is your ruler. So that's really good for you. Venus does rule money, wealth, and beauty. I feel like there's this very strong Beauty and the Beast story that's happening here. So, if you see yourself as the beast, there's someone who is your beauty, and vice versa. There's a very good pairing here of people who may not look like on the outside who you would want to be with or who you chose to be with, or other people might be saying those kind of things, but I see you being able to build an empire with this person. You cannot do it alone, Libra. Okay, so how you can pivot right now with the new moon in Capricorn. Look at this card again. You have a hobby or a passion project that you're very skilled at, so it's going to bring you a lot of money and actually create generational wealth and new stream of income in your family. It could be working with children, working with animals, but it's about perfecting your craft and your skills and putting in the work to get the details down right. I can see some of you investing in property, flipping houses. Those of you who work in like daycares or children's stuff like that, or in hospitals, I see you getting a lot of donations. I see you getting a lot of fundraising getting done also. I see travel. I see travel for you. Those of you who are Haitian or going anywhere, I see Port-au-Prince is coming up in my head a lot. You're going back to a place of your youth, something that used to be very important to you in your childhood, very important. Plant some seeds there. Make some connections and network, okay? Your legacy is like riding on this, literally. What's coming up for you in business? Because, whoop-a-ya-ya. Another pentacle. Listen, Libra, you're just like rolling in the money. Okay, so I see a lot of you sacrificing your love life for money, but this is about a new partnership. This could be an older person. We have this dinosaur in here. Twos are always about partnerships. So someone you're going to work with, someone who is maybe of the earth energy, so it could be a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn, someone who's very pragmatic. This also tells me that this new moon, this energy, this Capricorn season is for you. It's for you. And I would never say that a Libra and a Capricorn are the best in love, because there's a lot of like, okay, but it can work. It can work, especially if you're like, I want my relationship to be someone that I work with. But we have a 10 of Pentacles here, which I think you got last reading too. So it's like generational wealth, that is making 10K, that is everything you want, just investing in the right things. There's such a great opportunity for you, Libra. Jeez, wow. Libras that are with Earth partners right now, like, that's your person. Oh, the things the two of you are going to make. Wow. You're going to be riding off into sunset together. This is someone who you're going to die with. You're with your partner. This is death do us part. This is having wills in place. And I'll get your life insurance policy downrank, by the way. But this is someone who you've reincarnated with. And it's so, I'm actually at a loss of words. But Libra, this is so good for you. An abundance of wealth. Venus has blessed you so, so much. Be grateful. Express gratitude 2 times a day. I would definitely, if you're not feeling the money right now, you don't see it, I would sign up for my new moon, full moon, wolf moon, Capricorn energy ritual, or my money tree ritual, which is going to help you bring in the abundance that you may not be seeing right now. But many of you should be getting at least 2 streams of income off the ground, and in places where you feel happy to do so. It does not feel like work, okay? You're going to have a major revelation come the full moon also in January. Especially if you're paired with a Capricorn who's born early in the month of January. I like that a lot. Beautiful for you. So what did I just do? Libra. After Libra, a Scorpio. Scorpio, what's going on in love? Ooh, the Ace of Cups. We started that out with the collective, okay? So you have like two aces coming in here. The Ace of Cups, like I said, is full of abundance, full of love, soulmate connections, twin flame connections, tribe connections. This is a renewal in love. This is a deepening in love. This is everything you've ever wanted. This is self-love. It's forgiveness. It is compassion. It is generosity. It is an overpouring and overflowing of love. It is your heart being cracked wide open, and you may not be comfortable with that, Scorpio, but you're in your element with some water energy. A lot of you are already with the one, and you know it. That's your person. That's your love. That's your guy. That's your woman. No question about it. We have an 11, which is a very high spiritual number. It's a path that is about teaching other people through love. Okay, so be an example of love. Go for it, Scorpio. Love that for you. Scorpio partners, having it done right. How you can pivot right now with a new moon in Capricorn. 9 of Pentacles. This is your financial freedom. You're on your way. You're going to get there. Freedom 50 fucking 5, okay? We have a 911 coming in. So we have someone who's going to support you, helping you. Santa's going to be good for you. How you can pivot right now with the new moon is asking for help. And urgently. Don't sit on it. Don't wait for it. Ask for the help you need. If you want to go for a loan, you're going to get approved. If you want to travel somewhere, it's going to happen for you. If you want to expand and go somewhere, it's going to happen. You've already planted the seeds. You just need to keep nurturing them, okay? You have a business idea that's going to take you super far. Get on that train. Get on the train. Don't miss this track because it's not going to come back. And when I start channeling like that, it means I'm rhyming. No, when I'm rhyming, it means I'm channeling. So, message for you. Things that you think might seem backwards or people you think are backwards, very strong message for people in Australia. Is coming back around, okay? So you know that choo-choo train that we do at Christmas time or whatever, it's like the track was going to come back. And those of you who are in braiding businesses, very, 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 very lucrative for you. Very strong for being financially independent. You want to be asking for help for people who have the capacity to do so, okay? And I think you might need some spiritual help. You can book a spiritual consultation with me on my website, kellykimberly.com, and what's happening for you in business and money and career. 6 of Wands, baby. Who has the 1,000 sixes? Aries. You might want to check out Aries, okay? That's a very big sign for you coming in right now, Scorpio, is that when the shift happened, when Jupiter moved into Aries, that was like a very big deal. You're building generational wealth. You're breaking a generational train. You're breaking a generational chain. This is the success card, the 6 of Wands. You're burning something. I would highly recommend doing a fire ritual, like maybe a smoke cleanse out, some smudging with some green sage. You have a lot of green in your reading. The only thing that's missing here is the air element, which means you're not opening your mouth to ask for what you want, and you're not thinking big enough. Go bigger. Jupiter in Aries is big, big, big. It bombs over fucking Baghdad, okay? So it's like if you're going to war, go all out for war. Blow the shit up, okay? If you are trying to get people to collaborate you want to build a community, go and speak to people. Open your throat chakra and ask people. You should be working with a green stone right now to bring in this abundance because you got so much green here. The grass is green where you are also. You're thinking about expanding, you're trying to go somewhere else, you can't get there. The transport done broke, you can't get there. There's a flood in your place or you're iced in, whatever it is. You need to use your mental capabilities. You need to use communication to get it in what you want. But I see you being recognized. I see your community celebrating you. I see Santa being very good for you, being very good to you. I see the love pouring in for you. We have a 16 and a 611 again, so you're going to have a repair in communication with the quickness. It's coming in fast and it's coming in hot. Keep going, Scorpio. You're not one to give up. I know I don't need to say that to you, but I'm going to reiterate, do not stop, all right? So, who's next? Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius coming in for you in love. Wow, it's a big change for you. Vulcan and Venus. Wow. This is about the lovers coming together and doing a tango, okay? You might be dancing with someone. Just be someone who's like dancing in your dreams all the time that you're thinking about. There's a big shift and change coming into your love life. We've just moved out of your energy and into Capricorn. That's not comfortable for you. Okay, it's like when everyone's celebrating you with the party and then the party's over. So you want to keep celebrating yourself. you have something that needs to change, and I need to change in your love life drastically and fast, okay? The devil might be dancing with you and playing with you in your mind or playing with people around you. Check not only your surroundings, but check the people in your surroundings, their energy, and the people they also hang out around. It's affecting you, and it's affecting and blocking your love life. There's like a cord you need to cut. I offer cord cutting services on my website if you need help with that. But I see you playing with your opposites. So we have a fire energy and a water energy, and like Venus in Sagittarius, it's like Sagittarius is not necessarily the most faithful sign of the zodiac. You guys like to move around. You like to flirt, you like to dance, you like to play, you like to travel, and maybe not always ready to settle down. And sometimes you might be aligned with the wrong type of people. A fire sign with a water sign is kind of like they're always damping your parade, they're always bringing you down, they just don't make you feel good. Like, you know, I'm not saying the person you're with is a water sign, I'm saying that's the energy, that's the thing that needs to shift. So you want to be with someone who lights your fire, someone who understands your fire, someone who is also a fire sign. You do really well with Sagittarius or a Leo, even with a Aries person. How you can pivot right now with this new moon, 10 of Pentacles, baby. Shift your energy into your gifts. Shift your energy into your money. Invest in what you love, okay? Do it with 10 toes down. Get yourself into some yoga. You need some grounding energy in your life right now to feel that sense of settling down a little bit and calming down and coming back down to earth after chasing after all those stars. This new moon in Capricorn is such a serious energy, but it's all about your money, honey, and everybody loves money. Sagittarius, you're a natural born successful leader. Go for it. Invest in that plan. Invest in that idea. What are you doing every day at 10 o'clock? What are you doing every day at 10 a.m. and 10 p.m.? What are your daily habits? You want to look at that? You might want to do a 10-day ritual or a 10-day retreat, whether it be a vacation or a detox or a getaway of some sort. But I see someone bringing a gift to you also. Someone's going to offer you something. Accept it, okay? It's going to be very good for you in terms of money. Oh, my God. All these aces coming up. The Ace of Pentacles. That's money, honey. Wow, that's awesome for you to have this right here, right now. Your money house and your career and your job and your lifestyle is completely going to shift. It's going to be for the better. There is so much money coming in for you on the horizon. It's all here. I think January is going to be amazing. I think the next 10 to 11 months are going to be amazing. I think being in the 10th house is going to be a good place for you, which is what we're moving into in the next month. And it is about stability, okay? This is so good, so good, so good, so good, so good. I love this. This is a 111, so you wanna, what you're thinking about will come about. So be very conscious and cognizant and aware of what you're thinking. There is a business deal coming in for you or a business opportunity. Jump on it. Aces are windfalls. The energy does not stay there all the time. You got like a couple of days, 11 days to like act on it. So it's an idea or opportunity coming in. The answer is a yes on a yes on a yes, okay? So what did we have at the bottom of the deck, the collective, in terms of money? We had the Page of Wands. So it's about fire, it's about talent, it's about investing in people, it's about being a mentor for people or seeking out of mentors, it's about working in your passions, it's about being driven by the things you care about. It's definitely working with a carnelian stone to help you stay motivated and focused and going towards what you want. And also get some pyrite in there too to attract the money and abundance that you want to have. And you can be working again with some green aventurine to make you have that sense of adventure in what you want. In terms of pivoting, what's that? 5 of Cups. So those of you who had 5 of Cups, Taurus, you really need to let it go, okay? You might have had an animal that passed away that's very sad, but there's a cat that's in here. You have 9 lives. You got to be rebirthed. You got to let it go. You need to let it flow. You got to move up and in. As a collective message, anything that was holding you back that did not serve you, anything that made you sad, anything that made you feel less than, anything that made you feel like you weren't good enough, we're going to flush that away with new moon intentions. It's all about thinking about who you want to become. And at the bottom of the deck for the love, ooh, those of you who are getting over heartbreak, you're getting over heartbreak. Some of you are trying to get away from third-party energy. A lot of you need to release the things that did not serve you to bring in the things that you want to have come in. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so I'm going to answer now the personal questions that came in by donation. We have order number 296. You asked, will the third party energy be removed? So let's use the angel deck for this, okay? So this is a cold deck over there. talking about 2023 and being free from third-party energy. Let's see what's coming in for you. Okay, so listen, right away, the cards are a little bit backwards. I see things turning around for you. I see things from past trying to come back in. But let's just do this and get it clean. Don't forget we had the Ace of Cups that was there for the collective also. I want you to take a deep breath in and let it go. Take 2 more deep breaths. Think about what you want to have happen, not what has happened in the past. Okay? I'm going to pull a card for you. One card to answer questions for order number 296. Wow, interesting. You got the Three of Cups. Okay, this is about celebration. This is a yes answer. This is, it's funny that there's a 3 though, but it's a harmonious number, okay? It's a harmonious energy also, and still again an in cups energy. And so with the card for the collective was the Ace of Cups, and you have the 3 of Cups now, so it's a 13. It's dead, okay? It's finished. Wonderful news is on the way. You're going to have an announcement. I see you getting engaged. I see you getting pregnant. I see you giving birth. I see you being successful. I see you making new friends. I see you working with like-minded people. I see you being closer to people who are like you and have the same kind of heart that you have also. It's very exciting. I see that he's coming in for you for the new year. Something that's ended is ended, is ended, is done. But I have this message about a rose quartz crystal. A rose quartz crystal that has a lot of energy attached to it. It might have been something that gives you happy times. It allows you to go through a period of forgiveness, whether it be self-forgiveness, self-love, and unconditional love. You definitely want to work with a rose quartz. When it comes to your question about friendships, I think I just answered that. You're going to be around more like-minded people. There's people celebrating things like engagements and weddings. It's very important to you. People graduating and whatnot. And in terms of your abundance, it's working with people, okay? It's working in teams and working with people who are like you. Working with your angels and your spirit team. I see you surrounded by 3 angels. I feel like if you go into a period of confusion or you're lost or you're sad, call in Archangel Michael. He's going to help fight your battles for you. Don't have to go and fight things yourself. If you're looking for a miracle, call in Archangel Gabriel. He'll come to you at 3 o'clock in the morning and give you the information that you need, whether you're awake or asleep. And if you're healing from something, if you're hurting, whether it be physical or emotional pain or both, or trauma, anxiety, anything like that, call in Archangel Raphael. All of you guys can take that information and that as well. I'm going to pull 1 card in regards to your question about money and abundance. Look at that. You now have the Page of Cups. Listen, it's all love, honey. When you work in what you love and do what you love and surrounded by people that you love and keep giving love to yourself and to others, you're always going to be happy. Someone's going to come in to help you make this money. Is someone who I think might be a little bit younger than you that might look up to you, but it's like, I would get a jade stone, a green stone, and the rose quartz and put them together, but your money is there. There's someone, yeah, there's a lot of, I see someone that you would go like for tea with, someone you'd want to like talk to. There's a friendship there. So in terms of your abundance, there's a partnership. There's also someone who is very heated. Okay, another fire sign. I would definitely work with other fire signs. If you are a fire sign, you want to work with other fire energy or have that type of archetype, the sense of fire signs know how to get things done in the sense of they just go and do it. And with the quickness. All right? There's something you need to let go of, though, to call this in. So this is a new moon in Capricorn energy. I would release all that is not serving you and to write it down and to let it go. You might want to do a freezer spell also to let that kind of things go that are blocking you, because when you ask these kind of questions, it has an undertone of, I don't think it's happening for me, okay? 3 is also a sign of healing. So you're healing that situation. You're good. You're good. Okay, order number 297. You asked a very specific question. Hello, Marga. I don't know what's up with you, but you have a consistent ability of coming into my readings just when I'm about to finish. I think it's divine timing. I think it's beautiful. I love you, Marga. So what I was going to say, order number 297, you have a question I'm going to answer for you. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Take 2 more rounds of breath. Let's hope we get another card on this one. Oh, you're standing out. and you're getting a very playful answer. You're going to go wherever you want to go, is what you set your mind to. Okay? You have the King of Swords as your answer, and the King of Swords is someone who manifests anything that they think of. It's air energy, so it's Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra, and what you think about will come about. So the answer to your question is, how many do you want to go to? And I was going to look to see if there was a number here for you, but you will go to 1 or 11 or 111, and I really feel like that's very, it's about the manifestation. You have a 111 here. Someone's going to help you make this happen, okay? You're not going alone. You're definitely not going alone. You have this beautiful card. Someone's traveling with you. Your angel's traveling with you. I'm going to use this deck and see what's left of it to get you a number, because you asked something very specific. I see a lot of hot and sunny places though. The sun is shining very brightly. I see a lot of beautiful sightseeing. I see a castle. I see a really big house. I see a lot of yellow flowers. Okay, so who's coming in? I see you going around the world. I have confirmation of that, going around the world. I think you're going to go to a lot of places you have not seen before. Plenty places you have not seen before. New places. Okay, I keep getting the number 1. I keep getting the number 1, but they're aces, okay? So you also have the Ace of Cups, which is also a number 11. So let's go with the 11. Okay, thank you, everyone who's joined. I'm going to be posting this reading onto my Instagram feed. I'm going to be posting this onto YouTube, and if I have ever done a reading for you and I have your email address, you're also going to be getting this reading with a link to it. If anybody wants to ask a question right now in a public forum, I'll answer it publicly. My next live reading is going to be next week at some point. I haven't decided if I'm going to do the 30th or the 31st. Haven't really decided. I'm going to see how things go from my end in terms of situation and timing. But it'll be a new year reading for all the signs. If you want to have your question answered anonymously, but in a public forum while I'm doing a live, you can go onto my website, into the donations, and donate a minimum of $5 to have your question answered. I'll keep this open for another minute for anybody else who wants to ask any questions. But trying to see if I have anything else. That's what I have. Nothing else is coming in. Nothing else is downloading and channeling. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful holiday season. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy, what is it called? I forget this holiday. Anyways, whatever you celebrate, I hope you have a great time. I hope you're safe. I hope you're happy. I hope you're warm. I hope you eat well. Those of you who are fasting, do what you gotta do. New moon intentions. Write down what you want. And then from that list, recognize the person you need to be to have those things. So instead of focusing on what you want to achieve, focus on the person you want to be. Capricorn energy is serious energy, it's industrious energy. Capricorns are very resilient. Capricorns are determined. Capricorns keep going forward in anything they need to do to go forward. They are very pragmatic. They think of long-term plans. And so think of the long term. Think about what you want in the next 10 to 11 years and work on it over the next year. Send you guys love and light. Thank you to everybody who joined. I'm so happy to have you here. I feel your energy. I'm sending you lots of love. And are you doing yoga today? I do yoga every day. I'm open for yoga if you want. What's the date today? 23rd of new moon yoga. I would definitely do yoga positions today. Obviously, I think it'd be good, but I will send you a DM so I can get that answer for you clearly, because I'm not really sure what you mean. But the yoga, full moon yoga from the ritual is on January the 6th. All right, so catch you guys on the flip side. Love you. Bye.